I'm back. I'm back. I had to come to the store real quick, y'all. Get me some. Get me a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? It's a pack of cigarettes. Now I'm broke. Now I gotta wait for this money to come through from. I think from yesterday. I'm still waiting on like maybe $20, $30. I think I got a couple dollars left on one card, so I gotta try to get some work in. But I'm already fresh and showered and ready for the day. I gotta do laundry probably today. But I had to get my cigarettes, man. I'm tired of smoking these Lucy's. They be all stale. Give me a headache. The packs the Lucy's I got earlier, I got them from a store that I really don't even really be getting Lucy's like that. So they like real stale, man. I gotta stop buying Lucy's from everywhere. That's what I noticed. Go back in, go chill. Listen, y'all. Let me roll these windows up so y'all can hear me a little better. So, in this area where I'm at, they have a big conspiracy going on where these people think that they can all go out their way, mostly in certain areas that happen when I'm in certain areas. They'll go out their way and just be trying to like cause conflicts with you. And it's mostly always white people. I believe these people like are working with, like I believe they work for government jobs. I caught the loop bus one day. He just stopped for no reason and like loop bus. And you're trying to cause an accident. So these are people that work for the city, Dutchess County loop bus. And it's just be like, man, I don't like to go try to complain on people and make them lose their job and stuff like that. But if you work for the state, because that's it's just county job, but it's still the state. But you're trying to kill people, and then ambulances, like certain of them, be doing certain, like I caught certain ambulance trying to do certain things, but you're supposed to be saving lives, but you're trying to cause accidents with certain people. It's just obvious that these are people that work for the state of New York, that work for the city, these jobs of the government, and you're trying to cause conflicts with someone that's a regular, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole working as a group organization, tracking you down, tracking your movements. All I'm doing is going to CVS, picking up orders. I stay 2 minutes from CVS across some Domino's, and it just be like, they know what you're doing. They know, they know your movements because they sit back and watch us and study us. So they know our movements and just sit back and keep trying to cause conflict. Yeah, keep going out their way trying to cause conflict. It's annoying. It's real annoying and petty. So I started taking the license plates, the time, the dates, and I just remember all of these things. Well, it's like documenting and keeping it, for my safety, because most people ride around with cameras on their car, on their you can put an easy pass on your mirror, and some people have the cameras on their windshield, on their front windshield, so when they're driving, that camera can see in the front of them and in the back of them. So if anything happened, like somebody did a hit and run or tried to cause an accident, they can show and prove that it was the person that started braking for no reason or whatever the case may be. And they all trying hard. Like you could tell this is their agenda. They want to cause that accident because it's like They'll start doing stuff for no reason. Nobody's in front of them, but they're braking. Nobody in front of them, but they're going slower than the speed limit. Light turn green, it'd be 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Light turn green, it'd take them a while to just go and accelerate. You know what I'm saying? And this is rush hour, work hours, school buses out, all that type of stuff. They just still don't care. It's like some real wicked, evil stuff, man. And it's obvious that you're trying to cause an injury on someone. Because if you was like on so many pills and drugs where you was fucked up and you couldn't drive, you wouldn't even be driving because you'd be scared. Some people don't care, but I don't think these people on lean and pills and crack and coke. I think it's just witchcraft. Yeah. But the Most High gonna laugh at these people when things change and our condition change. Where God bless us with enough money where we can move around and go to I can go anywhere, to Beijing, I can go to Bangkok, the Philippines, China, I can go to Taiwan, I can go anywhere, Brazil, Colombia. I can go around when I get money. I can get my passport and just start going to different countries and just making tour videos. I don't need to keep staying in the same area. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a little bit of money and you can travel around and go see different places. Take cruises or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can go to like this friend I know, this girl I know, she about to go on a cruise in maybe in a few weeks. Hopefully I'll see her before she leave, but she about to go to 3 different countries in this one cruise. I forgot where she's going, but she already been out the country on a few times before, but now she going to 3 different countries. I think she going to Jamaica, Dominican Republic. I don't know where she going, but yeah, going on a cruise, 3 different countries. I can just park down here. We gotta get brakes for this car. Yeah, the Most High gonna bless me, y'all. It's gonna happen soon. It could happen off the FanDuel sports betting. If not, then I'm gonna just have to keep trying to work and save. But I'm not losing no faith. I think sports is not of God. I know it's not. But if he wanted to bless somebody off a sports bet and he know that this person is obedient to him and they love him and they're gonna invest in his kingdom to glorify his name and stuff, he will bless them. But not on their time, on his time, whenever he wants to. So ain't no time when it can happen. And for that case, you might as well stop betting because it might not happen through betting. You'd be better off just saving, trying to make good investments instead of betting, because you lose a lot. You betting for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you probably done lost maybe almost $500,000 in 2-3 months. 6 months, you could lose over 1,000. So it don't take that long for God to bless you. It take 20 seconds. So you gotta make wise decisions. Be honest, betting is a bad habit. If you losing constantly and you're not winning more than you're losing, and you can check back and see how much you lost versus how much you won, it could be bad. about a lot of them basketball players is them dudes be getting drunk too. They might not smoke and stuff like that. I don't think they allow them to smoke, but they be getting drunk. Them NBA players, man. You training up your children, trying to discipline them doing basketball drill. Like I told the other brother, man, you don't have to do all that stuff, man. There's this brother that let me see if I can find a picture. Hold on, here's the picture right here. So this brother is raising his children, and I'm gonna have to move so y'all can see it. So he's raising his children, and he's like training them in a way where you disciplining them very strong and heavily. And I was trying to tell this sister, she says she's a Christian, to tell this dude, man, it's a time and a place for everything. You don't have to discipline your children like that and put it on the internet. The times we living in, people will try to call the police on you and say you abusing your children. With all this stuff going on, how they let children get sex change and gender change without the parents' permission, and they're trying to tell the parents that if they tell their children or stop their children and don't let them get their gender change, they can be held liable for like a crime for child abuse and stuff like that. This is the stuff that's going on. If you look into the laws that they've been passing in New York, right, like Letitia James, and they've been going further with it. Now they're trying to say like you don't have to, like, you can't call yourself the child parent no more or something like that, like the mom or dad. You have to call yourself like it's some crazy stuff they're trying to do, and now nobody's really talking about it like that. But these dudes are still like caught up on I'm disciplining my child. He's not gonna grow up and be in a gang. Meanwhile, all these children is growing up getting gender changes, and they coming home with their fingernails painted. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to be a little boy watching Super Mario, playing Super Mario. The little boys want to play with Barbie dolls, man. And you talking about my son ain't gonna join no gang, man? He might join the LGBT gang. The way how you treating him, that the children that's growing up like this dude's son, they feel like they're not getting no love because their father is so hard on them. Their mother let it all happen. So because he used the Bible to seduce his woman to not even be compassionate when he out there disciplining them children at the basketball court. This is the second time he made a video like this, and it keep going viral. So the way how the world work is, they will let you fall. They will let you fill yourself up with pride and make you think you being a good parent, disciplining your children the whole time. They know you doing too much. And they're not going to tell you, they're going to wait until something bad happened and then say, you should have never did that and stuff like that. That's how the world is. This is how people are. They'll turn on you when things go wrong, but they'll be with you and they know you. They know that there's nowhere in the Bible that say when you discipline your children, bring them to the basketball court and make them do laps and all this stuff. That's not what it say. Who told you that this is discipline? According to whose standard? This is not how to discipline a child. Show me in the Bible where a child got disciplined like this. I don't even think we have any scriptures where a mother beat their children or a father beat their children or like disciplined them and made them like go out and run laps and exercise and all this stuff. I don't see no scriptures indicating that. I don't. So y'all can go look at the comment. I know you probably seen the comment that I left on this channel, but that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, that these are the type of brothers that somebody needs to tell them. And I don't know if I got the video with High Forest when he gave the Josh no, I didn't take a screenshot of Forrest Frank. He gave Josh Hart a handshake at the New York Knicks game. Forrest Frank was on the court. Yeah, he was on the court. And Josh Hart came over and gave him a handshake, and he started whispering in his ear. But when you look at the handshake they gave him, because it's like screenshotted, like, you know how they have timestamps on certain videos? Even though it's a video, it has a timestamp. So before you watch the video, You'll look at it and you'll see the handshake of Josh Hart and Forrest Frank. And Forrest Frank is the dude that I did the challenge song over. Jesus is the way and he the life. Hallelujah. He rose out the As for me and my house, we gonna serve the Christ and scream hallelujah. Everybody did a challenge on that, right? And I told Forrest Frank that he was racist because he didn't share my video on his channel. And then Bryson Gray then come on and say, thank you for sharing my video. All them dudes was like hypocrites. I'm starting to find out that the Christians are connected to Freemasonry. After seeing that dude, Forrest Frank, do the handshake with Josh Hart, I don't want nothing to do with Christian rappers. Because y'all all trying to get into the Illuminati. This is why Lecrae, he'll throw up hand signs and stuff like that over putting his hand over his eye and stuff like that. That's all Freemasonry symbols. But Lecrae's in a fraternity. Philip Anthony Mitchell throw up hand signs before he start preaching. The dude, Holy Gabbana or whatever his name is, he painted his whole face over instead of just getting tattoos the color of his skin to cover up everything. His face would have been plain like it was before he got tattoos. But they supposed to be Christians, but they don't have that knowledge and wisdom. Look, let me explain what I'm telling y'all. This is before and after. This is before and after. If he would have got tattoos the same color of his skin, his whole face would have been normal. It looks worse. And why would you put the all-seeing eye? That's a Illuminati all-seeing eye. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, these Christians want to be down with the Illuminati, y'all. That's what that represent. The all-seeing eye. So when y'all say Jesus' name, you calling on Horus, you calling on the Greek god Zeus, you calling on Tammuz, the sun god. That's why y'all worship on a Sunday. Guarantee you these dudes like Moo and MTM Isaiah and Ronald McDonald and all them dudes, they worship on a Sunday. Captain Tazariak and Bishop Nathaniel, they don't worship on a Sunday, but they might as well with all them fake Hebrew Israelite stuff they doing. I'm a real Israelite because I don't do the stuff that y'all do. I'm keeping commandments. It said, preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. Y'all don't even got time to be in the word every day. So what do you do during the week? Why don't we see you at your job wearing fringes? Oh, you can't go on live and show nothing because you got to work for the white man. My bad. I thought you was a Hebrew Israelite. My bad. I guess I was wrong. I thought y'all was keeping commandments. Y'all just wear fringes on this Sabbath day. My bad. Y'all worse than the false Christians. They worship Tammuz and you worship Saturnalia. My bad. I thought y'all was real Hebrew Israelites. I guess I was wrong. To Captain Tazariak, you walk around calling white boys rabbis. I never seen no Israelite in the Bible call a white man a rabbi. What time is it, y'all? Preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. It's 5:34 in the morning. It ain't 5:34 at night. I told you I was up bright and early. I had to go get me a pack. Give me some cigarettes. And now I'm about to go try to find some good worship music songs so I can have to meditate on while I'm preaching the word and giving these testimonies to y'all. And go follow me on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. I guess I can go up. Put these clothes. I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette because I'm anxious. I got a whole bunch of tennis bets in right now, and for some reason, I think I might hit today. For some reason, even though I've been losing like crazy on these tennis games, they always got a way to make you lose. I don't know how they be doing it, but you can put in 30 bets on the same 5, 6, 7, 10, 8, 9, 10 games, however many games. You got 30 bets and then lose all of them. Yeah, they always got a way to make sure that one, like, I don't know how to explain it. And you would think that, all right, I bet it every way I could bet. One of them gonna win out of these 30. Maybe you put 15, at least 10, and you still lose though. Tennis games be having a lot. They always come on in the morning. And it's like 50-50. Sometimes you can hit, sometimes you can't. Yeah, sometimes you might hit a little something. But I be wanting to hit for like $100 or more. It ain't been happening. $4 or $5 sometimes, yeah. $2, $3, $1, yeah, sometimes. Haven't been able to get no big funds like I want. Where that light it go? Yeah, but it's 5:37. Got 27% on here. I gotta get some business cards made soon. So I can promote the TikTok. Cause soon I'm about to start investing. I'm about to start investing in maybe a TikTok. Maybe I don't think I'm gonna do no investments in Facebook. I don't like how Facebook is set up. You can't keep your lives up. For some reason, they delete them after 30 days. So Facebook is just basically all you can do is post. I don't know if they keep your posts or they delete them too, but I guess that's good that they delete them after 30 days. Yeah, check me on Twitch. I'm on Twitch Kick. I just don't be streaming on there, but do got an account. If y'all wanted to follow me over there. But probably be doing a reaction over a few songs today later. Because I am looking for a few more. I think I got like almost half of a playlist. When I make playlists, I make them 80 minutes. So I can put it all on a disc. It got up to an hour and 20 minutes on the CD, so 75, 80 minutes. Most of the time, they got to be less than 80 minutes, so that's usually like 20 songs, sometimes more. So I think I got like, I think I got like 6 or 7. I just gotta go on my other channels and check and see if I got any saved in my playlist, and check my Instagram, and then just try to research some stuff, random stuff. I ain't been inspired. I've been listening to the same stuff for a while. I ain't been inspired because I started making music myself, and all of the Christian artists I find, they just sound all the same. They beats is all the same. Like it's. But then once I started to learn, that's why if y'all went on my TikTok, you would see the artist. The article that we read about music and what's holy and acceptable music to God, and how did they make music and sing it in the Old Testament, even in the New. Hold on, I gotta spit. Hold on. Yeah, so changed my whole mind frame up on music, and it's like before I read them articles, I would get kind of like a slight headache after listening to music with beats constantly for long periods of time. Sometimes you just can't really hear it too much. Maybe when you're young, it don't mind. It's like you, it moves you or something, but I don't want to be moved. I want my soul to be filled. Sometimes it's good to move and dance, but not all the time. Every song can't be like that. Some songs gotta have them strings, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just certain sounds that when you know music, you have an ear. You know it's not everything can't be like one genre the same. A hip hop rap type of sound. That's not music. That's not how they made music in the Bible. I'm not knocking it. I'm saying them beats that like a lot of them do make you move, and they are like, how can I say, they seductive. They can be used to do voodoo, even by Christians. They singing all this stuff about Jesus, but they making you worship them. That's witchcraft. Everything is about them selling their album and all this stuff. It ain't about who needs somebody to pray for them. Yo, if anybody needs somebody to talk to, email me. It ain't none of that. Y'all are trying to sell Jesus to the world through social media. His name is Yahshua. It's not Jesus, but y'all trying to sell the Messiah and saying, well, you have to be like this to be accepted by the fake Christians or the fake ass Hebrew Israelites. It don't matter who they is. They make it seem like you gotta behave a certain way. None of the children of Israel had to behave a certain way. They was all wicked sinners. None of them was keeping the law. The only ones you heard was righteous was Job and Noah. Abraham had faith. That was before he even got circumcised, right? All right, y'all. Time for me to go. I'm getting tired. I woke up early, like 4 a.m. But that what happened was on my heart. I said, man, Ezekiel 3:18, warn the wicked and warn the righteous. I can't let this blood be on my hands. This is the second time I've seen this video with this dude disciplining his child. The first time I said something about it, I started atting Keisha on Facebook because I seen she had a video on her YouTube with that dude. Or maybe it was on her Instagram. I can't remember. But she had a video with that dude when she came to New York City. So I was atting her, telling her, man, you need to tell that dude stop doing that. He got his son working out like he trying out for the like he about to play in the championship with the Knicks, man. The dude's still mad and the Knicks won a championship. He probably did that video after the Knicks won the championship. He did it early the next day. He was still mad, woke up angry. That's why I said it don't matter if the Knicks win or lose. A lot of these demonic possessed dudes in New York, they gonna be mad no matter what. Raising their children, disciplining them like a grown man. You wouldn't even make no man do that stuff, man. So why would you make your children do it? You don't even do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? These people is hypocrites. You gonna make your children do some stuff that you wouldn't do. Look, the parents that spank their children, you a hypocrite. Would you want somebody spanking you that hard if you did something wrong? Do unto others as you would like done unto yourselves. That goes for parents and children too. You don't got no right to just beat your child however you want to. That's abusive. Discipline don't mean giving him a beating or punishing him where his body is hurting. You know what I'm saying? Why he can't read the Bible and do a book report on it? And make a video where he's teaching what he learned, one chapter. You know what I'm saying? It's ways that you can love your child and discipline them. That's all I'm saying. You don't gotta be all tough and making them angry at you. Like, come on, man. It says parents don't provoke your children to anger. And like you gotta think about like the age that we living in. Man, you can beat your children online and catch a case behind that. People can say this is abuse. This is torture. You ain't supposed to punish no child like this. So hopefully, the me telling you that stuff, it'll convict you enough to say, well, I'm not gonna put it online no more because I don't want to go through a whole bunch of people telling me how I'm disciplining my son is abusing him. Maybe it'll make you think about it. That's all. I'm just trying to give you the warning before it's too late and these things can really happen. You got dudes like Charleston White that'll call CPS on you, man, on live, man, and try to get money off of it, man. Yeah, I got that nigga locked up. You gotta be careful, man. So this to help brothers to edify, for the edification of the saints. If you a real saint, if you want to serve Christ, I never seen nobody in the Bible discipline a child like that. So you make up your own rules how you gonna discipline your child, but you want him to grow up to be a child of God. You're not even disciplining him according to the scriptures, trying to find something biblical to say, all right, well, let me, you know what I'm saying? You're not even praying, going to God, asking God, what's the best way to discipline my child? You just taking it upon yourself, doing what you think, and then you're embarrassing them in public. That's a humiliation, man. That's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that to children. Yo, what's going on, Ashley? So, yeah, that's wrong, man. I'm out of here. Y'all share this out. Hit the like, subscribe.